This is among the slums, and specifically where we are right now, this is the place where we grew up. It was tough being in the slums. Life there is hard. Even getting a meal is a bit of a challenge. So you have to figure out how to survive. So you go to the streets and at least look for something to eat. I'm thankful for loving God. The gift of salvation. It gives me joy to just know that that's the only thing you can go and give to someone.
When they see David, who came from nothing, and he is such a sharp guy, they realize, I can do that too. They've got an example. Paul said, imitate me as I imitate Christ. My first wife and I spent much of 50 years in Africa. I'm a physician, she was a nurse. Then her health failed and we went home, and she got worse for about 5 years and finally passed away in June of 2021. And I really took it hard. I felt like I was being torn in two. I cried a lot. One night in particular, I was crying myself to sleep, literally, and I remember it so well, and felt so heavy. And the next morning I woke up and I felt light as a feather. I went out on the balcony of my second-story apartment and God started to pray, and the Lord said, just be quiet and listen to me. So I did. And he said, I want you back in Africa as a missionary. I was 81. I thought, this is really crazy. I thought I'd never do that again. I knew it was God, so I said, yeah, let's do it. I met David and Vicki. They had been doing ministry in schools, and my ministry before had been street evangelism and discipleship lessons, and that did well back then. But we had to adapt a great deal. And we found a ministry center, David and Vicki did, which was excellent, right in the middle of the slum. And that has become a center for discipleship. Great things are happening there. The main emphasis is changing lives. And when we change lives, not only do they find Jesus, but their self-assurance is greater. They get jobs, their life improves. This time back, I will have led over 200 people to the Lord on the street. The whole program has just exploded. We need a tremendous amount of money. Mary Ellen and I take no salary, live on our Social Security, but we need about $6,000 a month to keep the program going. A lot of that is salaries, helping people go back to school. We encourage you to give as the Lord asks you to give. And you'll be blessed. You're part of this. When you get to heaven, you'll meet these people and you'll say, man, they're there because of me too, not just what we do on the street, but because I sent money so they could do it.
Just know that that's the only thing you can go and give to someone. Salvation. Just telling them there is a Savior.
We give them hope. Christ is hope, the hope of the world.